Greetings commanders and welcome to this video. I'm your host Mimi. In today's video I will be ranking the monsters of Action Taimanin. My ranks might be not what you're used to, but don't worry, I'll explain them. And at the end of this video we have a small announcement, so make sure to stay tuned until the end. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So we are ready to go, but first I'm gonna explain about the categories. First we have here, let's hang out. What do you think this means, Suze?
That you want to be their friend.
It's pretty
self-explanatory.
Truly. But it also means like that I think this character is cute and adorable. On top of that, I do want to hang out with them. Then we go down and we see the category, even I could take it down. Okay, in this category, I imagine that I'm just a normal human in the Taimanin universe, and I have 3 weapons. I have a flamethrower, I have a handgun, and I have a baseball bat. And 2 out of these weapons I have used before.
NANI?
Not for killing anyone, but just like I have handled them. A third one is, can I become a villain too? And what this category means, or this rank means, is that I think this monster is cool and I kind of respect them. I admire them from afar. The next category is stomp it to death. You might think that in this category I'm already scared. I am not. I'm super annoyed, and just let you know, I have a lot of like inner aggression that I don't really have an outlet for, so this is my favorite rank. This is my favorite rank. I can just, get into it. The monsters in this rank will be the ones that that irritate me the most, okay? Next we have, and this is the final rank, is kill it with fire. And what this means is that I'm just scared to death of this monster. And I wish only the worst for it. Only just death. Just get away from me. Just go and do not exist in the same universe with me. Like, that's how scared I am of this monster. Now that I explained the ranks, we are ready to go. Oh my god, it's huge. We have the mutant worm thingy.
Oh, I hate them.
Suze hates them.
Because they're gross.
They are gross. But out of these ranks, they definitely belong to, even I could take it down. And how I would take it down, you know what? Probably with the handgun. Because then, you know how in the game, you kill this thing, it like explodes and the insides, the guts just come out like, it's gross.
Yeah.
So if you do the elimination from afar, you don't have to deal with the mess, right?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's too gross to even think of it.
Because you're weak. And they also move very slowly, so even though my aim is terrible, I think the handgun would still get the job done. Okay, the next one is this guy. Suze, do you have any thoughts about this guy?
They just come and explode at you, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like self-destructive, so you just gotta be fast. Which I am, actually. So I wouldn't even need to do a lot. But okay, let's imagine we're at a rooftop and this guy's chasing you. Like it actually happens in the game. What I would do is that I would take the bat and I would just push it off the rooftop. Just like, get away from me, like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's do this cutie. The monster's name is actually Yuto, if I remember correctly. And it's also self-destructive. But the thing is, if I could tame this guy, how cute would it be as a pet?
Are you saying you're Astaroth?
I mean, it is cute, right? But it's just deadly cute.
It's evil. It's a demon.
Nonetheless, I'm gonna drag it to the let's hang out category because it is adorable. I cannot deny that. Next is this freaking guy. Like I'm doing my best not to let a curse slip out of my mouth. And oh my god, just No words, because this guy is so annoying that every time I see him, I immediately get irritated. And so he belongs automatically to the category of Stomp It to Death, which is ironic because the reason he is so annoying is because he stomps around. Very tough to kill. Takes forever. Very resilient. He definitely belongs to the Stomp It to Death category, and I would wear my heaviest combat boots to just, just to crush him.
I feel a lot of bad energy from you right now. I feel like you made this section only for him.
There is someone worse.
Oh, okay.
If you thought you saw and you felt bad vibes now, wait until the actual villain. Let's put someone in the cool category. You know what? I bet you did not see this coming.
Momochi?
Himself. The man, the myth, not a legend, but I do respect the way that he kind of maneuvers between organizations and enemies, and he's the kind of a guy to whom the ends are more important than the means. And he just does everything he can to get to his goal. And I respect that. He makes questionable choices. But the thing is, if he used other methods to achieve what he wants to do in the game, what he wants to achieve, he would be considered a good guy, right? This is kind of like, you have to read the story in chapter 16 because he talks a lot in that. But if he didn't use all the bad methods, if he was an actual terrorist, his end goal is not that bad. So I would try to become a spy for him, and also I would like to say that Momochi has a very cool armor, very cool weapon. He makes me kinda want to become a villain too. Susie's gonna judge me later. Next, let's do Noah. This cutie pie. She definitely belongs to the Let's Hang Out category. What I would like to do is practice my cooking and then just let Noah judge it, and if she hates it, then I know not to do that recipe ever again. I think she would be a very a calming friend to hang out with.
She's very strong, so she could try anything you cooked. You don't have to worry about food poisoning or something like that.
Thanks, Suze, for the slight roast. Yeah, I mean, it's a known thing that I'm not a very good cook, but in my defense, Suze is neither, okay? She's worse than me.
What? I don't know about that.
The next one, holy, so ugly. Anyway, this guy, definitely to the Stomp It to Death category. You know why? Because you look at this guy and you're like, oh, it's just a frog. It's whatever, I can take him. But then he just jumps at you and starts licking you aggressively, and he's very strong. Sometimes I'm bamboozled by this guy. Very in your face, We saw some comments during the Rinko gameplay. Many of you agreed that this frog is just the worst. Okay, next one. This guy. Where do you think the lesser Oni will go?
I think you're gonna put it even I could take it down.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. I think I would not like to get close to this guy, so I would use the flamethrower. Just Okay, next is Maika. Because, you know what? Maika has a hobby of dressing up in, the Japanese gyaru stuff. The thing is, I like dressing up too. Not necessarily in gyaru stuff, but I think this would be something fun that we could do together. And Maika likes a good banter, okay? I think our sense of humor is just similar. And I think we could get along with each other very well. More villains to the Can I Become a Villain 2 category. This is very self-explanatory. Very obvious choice.
Can I become a villain too?
Yeah, because Ingrid is the ultimate cool girl. And she has a personality trait that I really respect, which is loyalty. She is very beautiful, elegant, carries herself very gracefully, and very badass. She makes me want to become a villain, for sure. Very obvious choice. Okay, who do we have next? The Queen of the Stomp It to Death category. Holy Okay, just looking at this picture raises my blood pressure. I have so many things to say about this.
Oh, you're putting it in the wrong one.
Oh shit, never! You wish! You could never. See, I lose my focus because I'm so annoyed by her. And I would wear my stilettos to stomp her to death. Very slowly. Very painful.
That sounds very wholesome.
Do you feel the negative energy now, Suze? Anyway, next guy is this. This is the familiar black. I had to go to the game and do a little bit of background check and whatever. And you know what? I want to hang out with this guy.
What?
I want to hang out with this guy because it said in his description that he can become your servant if you just tame him. And also, I think he's just kind of cute. Next is, okay, this guy. So, kind of annoying if they come in groups at you, but because it's made of wood, I think a flamethrower would get the job done. You know, with the flamethrower, I think it's gonna be fine as long as they don't, like...
Sword.
Yeah, whatever this is. As you can see, there's still no one in the Kill It With Fire category, but let's wrap this ranking up, introducing the one and only who will go into this Kill It With Fire category. She is Kalia. This might be a controversial choice because she has a lot of fans. I know that. Y'all love her. But I have a snake phobia, and if you remember the To Tread on Serpents event video where I played against her, and now, no. Literally the only time in the history of me playing Action Time when I was literally scared. I'm sorry, Kalia, you are beautiful in your own way, but I have to kill you with fire.
That's good monster design right there.
Shout out to whoever designed her. So, this is my monster ranking list, and please let us know in the comments, how would you rank the monsters? In which category would you put, for example, Momochitoya? And now, commanders, as for the announcement, which is that Mimi Answers will be back, but with more force than before. This time, I will have 2 special guests from the Departments of Business and Development of Grammar Games with me, and they will answer your questions directly. This time, we will collect the questions with a Google form. Click the link in the description box to send your question. We hope you grab this golden opportunity and send us a lot of interesting questions. So that's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye bye!